Resettlement and violence have cast a shadow over proximity talks set to start on Wednesday, aimed at reviving dialogue between Israelis and Palestinians. The international community hopes for a peaceful resolution to the conflict, but those living on the front line still face rising tensions, as RT's Paula Sleer reports.
This was the moment the world held its breath. Israelis and Palestinians seemingly on the brink of peace. But a decade on, and the two sides could not be further apart. It takes Montasa and his friends a lot longer than it should to walk the 2 kilometers to school each morning. Last year they made better time, but now there's an Israeli checkpost where a road sign used to be.
You can't enter the village where I live without a permit. My school friends who live on the other side of the checkpoint can't come to my home because they don't have papers. Before, they could visit me. We could move freely, but now the situation is getting worse.
Azun village is surrounded by 3 Israeli settlements, but running through its heart is a road that only Jewish settlers can use. On one side of the road live 2,000 Palestinians. On the other, their relatives, 9 families who cannot cross into their own village without papers and permits. This checkpoint is open from 5 in the morning until 10 at night. Every day, as many as 50 school children walk through it. But sometimes they get stopped here, and it can take them up to an hour to get to the other side of the checkpoint. The last time Jamal Ayub saw his cousins and uncles was 2 months ago. He got permission from the Israeli army to visit them, but only for 20 minutes.
It's a difficult situation, so we just shook hands and that was that. There was no time to do anything else. I'm afraid for my family who live across the road, because it's the plan of the Israelis to divide our land. They want to force us out of our homes.
Hossan Ahmed hasn't seen many of her 120 grandchildren for months. She says the family's also almost bankrupt because of the restrictions put in place by the separation wall.
I'm very ill. If someone at night wants to go to the doctor, the soldiers refuse to let him through. This wall and this road will be the future border. It's a tragedy.
And it's one that's showing no sign of letting up. Because while the proximity talks might be aimed at breaking down wars, on the ground it seems as if more and more are being built. Paula Sleer, RT, Azun village, West Bank.
The Iranian president has warned